Hello everybody. This is Yoko's Anime Reactions and I just got done having lunch. I got food from Old Charlie's. I got a burger and fries. The kids, I got little mini corn dogs and mandarin oranges. My oldest nephew ate most of his. My youngest nephew did not, so he's gonna have that for dinner. And I got some chips and cheese, or chips and queso, or whatever. And my mom had that, so yeah, we all had some food. But now, for some reason, I'm feeling like a blizzard. I really want a blizzard, but I feel like there's a freaking... You know how you mess with paint sometimes and it feels like it's chipping? That's what's kind of feeling like here. Like a little sliver of paint or tooth or whatever is chipping. And I don't know if that's supposed to be like that or what, but yeah. Anyway, this is going to be my review for Attack on Titan Season 3, Episode 7. And I'm actually going to have to edit this video before I can even get it uploaded, so it's going to be a bit. Every time I have hot sauce, it makes my nose run, sorry. And my nephews should be sleeping soon. Anyway, I hope you guys, if you guys are stuck in that, where the ice storm was hitting where we are, then I hope you guys are weathering through it easily enough. If not, hopefully you guys are doing okay with the weather in your area. Hopefully you guys are okay and not having to deal with COVID. That would suck. Anyway, we find out in this episode that apparently the founding Titan has the power to get rid of the Titans for good. I'm not too sold on that, to be completely honest, because as we know, the founding Titan can alter memories. So who's it to say that the founding Titan doesn't erase the memories, or alter the memories, sorry, of the people in the walls, and then does nothing? As far as we know, the founding Titan doesn't do anything against the Titans, except for what they do with the scouts and Cervicore and stuff. Other than that, they do nothing against the Titans. I doubt that's the piece that they genuinely wanted. And, I actually remembered something from an earlier episode. I don't know if it was last episode or the episode before. But it showed, Historia's sister, I think Frida, brushing her hair. So I thought for a second that she was still alive. So was that from a flashback or something, or what? Anyway, I don't know who's been watching my videos lately, but I've been getting a bunch of views. I've gotten over 700 in the past 2 days, which is a lot more than what I usually get, which is like between 400 and 500. No, actually it's between 300 and 400, because like, not quite 500, but this is the most I've ever gotten lately, but it's gotten to a point at one point when I was doing all the Overlord stuff that I gotten over 1,000 views at one point in 2 days. So here's hoping I can get to that point. Anyway, I don't know what's going to be happening this week, but I'm hoping that I can get some stuff recorded. Maybe if I get lucky, I can record. It just depends on when my sister can have the kids, because that's the only way I'm going to be able to record anything, is if she has the kids. Anyway, oh, excuse me. This episode essentially is Kenny kind of showing his true colors, and stupid thing. I hate having a runny nose. It's so annoying. Anyway, essentially, he had been planning on taking the stuff to make the Founding Titan himself and getting the power himself, but apparently it only works with the members of the royal family. If that's actually the case, well, sucks to you. Because, as far as we know, from what we've seen so far of the show, the only way Aaron's only been able to command Titans Would I count that as 2 separate times or 1 time? Back into season 2, when he got the Titans to eat that Titan that killed his mother and then go after Rhina and the others. I guess I would count that as 2 separate times. Ugh. Anyway, so he does have some power to do that, but what we find out later kind of has a bit of a stipulation in order for him to do that. Anyway, oh my god, I wish they would just shut up in there. Anyway, I gotta stop saying that. My nephew is just so impatient. When he wants something, and you don't give it to him right away, he will just keep on demanding it and demanding it and demanding it until you give him what he wants. Like, for example, he wanted his colored blocks to play with, and I didn't know where they were. It was either going to be in their room or the living room, and if they weren't in either one, well, he was out of luck. He kept saying blocks, blocks. He wanted his blocks, essentially. And it's getting annoying. Hang on. Ah! Now y'all see what I gotta deal with. Now I'm gonna have to edit this video too. Right. Anyway, that was Kenny's original plan, to take the founding Titan himself. Since he can't do that, he's going to essentially give Eren a chance to, speak his mind and say what he wants for a change, because nobody else is doing it. And essentially tells them, well, they can battle it out as Titans, and whoever wins gets the power. Eren, at this point, is, essentially believing that if Historia had the power of the founding Titan, that she would actually, get rid of the Titans. But we have no idea if that would actually happen, because Freda's sister had the power for a brief time, and she did nothing about the Titans. His his brother had the power and didn't do anything about it. Who's to say the same thing won't happen if Historia had the power? Because, as far as we know, the founding Titan has done nothing to get rid of the Titans for good, if they actually had the power to do so. Because if they had the power to do so, any sane person with that power would get rid of the main threat to their lives, essentially, which is the Titans. But no, nobody's done it in the entire time that we've known that the founding Titan has existed. So, something ain't adding up here. Anyway, Eren is actually wanting her to eat him, because then they might have a chance at getting rid of the Titans for good, but he doesn't take into account that this has not happened in the history of the founding Titan. And, at this point, he's, crying and wanting her to go on ahead and do it, and she's about to do it, but she realizes that, yeah, her friend is more important than this whole bullshit situation. And actually, I forgot to mention this, but the others managed to get through and have a plan and using smoke screens to hide in and to take out the enemy while they're going, because the new gear that they've got has a bit of a few drawbacks to them. Like, they can't shoot, twice while they're in the air? Or something like that, before they have to reload? I don't know. I don't remember the drawbacks, but Haji ends up getting hurt. But other than that, they managed to do decently well against Kenny's team. So, yeah, Historia goes and throws the syringe, which breaks and the liquid just pours out, and she goes to get Eren free, while Eren keeps telling her, don't do this, get the power so we can get rid of the Titans. And obviously, like I said, that has not happened in the history of the Founding. If that was actually the case, then the Founding Titan would have already done that from the beginning. And y'all wouldn't have had to deal with this the whole time. So it's like I said, something's not adding up here. And, yeah, Historia has had enough of humanity at this point. And, I think, and actually, Kenny had a bit of a point to make with, this, when he was confronting her father. If this power is so great that only you guys can use it, why haven't you done it? Why didn't you give yourself the injection and take the power yourself? You could have easily done that and not brought Historia into this mix, essentially. All he needed was Eren. No, this guy is, I'm guessing, a coward. Or he knows, essentially, that ain't gonna happen if he actually does do it. So, yeah. But, he ends up lapping up the liquid. Only a small taste of it, but I think it was enough to, make him go Titan. Though, that Titan in question is, not good. Anyway, I'll have to edit this and the reaction because I haven't edited it yet. And I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you all next time.